Paul and I are here on Marina State Beach. So hang loose, dude. Right, Paul?
Right.
So I thought you'd like to see what a typical summer evening is here in on the California coast. So as you'll see in a minute, it might not be what you expect. Um, so hey, Paul, I'm going to go ahead and go outside. Is that all right?
Mhm.
Oh, look at Jacob Sandoval says hi.
Hi.
Hi, Jacob. Okay, folks, I'm going to step out real quick and just kind of give you a pan shot all around here. So hang on, please. And there we go.
Out is more and more people are seeing sharks amongst people that are playing offshore. I just posted something on our Facebook Otters page that was pretty clear picture of sharks just kind of going about their business amongst kayakers and swimmers right off the beach. So. Yeah, baby. Okay, let's go back to the car. I'm freezing my ass off. Again, when you are driving in on Highway 1 in the marina here, these bathrooms are nice for, for park bathrooms. They're nice and they're quick and easy to access here. The parking, it's a very small parking lot.
Hartford Whalers, as you might see.
And now they're the Carolina Hurricanes.
Carolina Hurricane. All right. Well, what are
And the wind.
the sand and the wind? There is a lot of both. That's for sure. Definitely very. It's a real workout. Come going down to this beach. I don't know if you saw from where that perspective there, but you're going down that hill and then coming back up is a serious step routine getting up there. So anyway, um, Paul is going to summer school. Jacob asked a question. Paul going to summer school?
Yes.
Yeah. Now, do you know Jacob Sandoval?
Not really.
Oh, okay. Um, well, to answer your question, Jacob, he is. He is here. There you go. Paul is at the, we call it Cabrillo. I guess it's supposed to be pronounced Cabrillo. Um, Adult Transition Program, part of the Monterey Peninsula Unified School District. And how are we doing in that program?
Great.
Yeah, yeah.
Even though I did not get along with staff.
Now wait a minute. What was Mr. S's first name?
Pablo.
Oh, right. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay. Paul had an aide by the name of Mr. Sandoval. Um, so uh, those of you that are joining us, here we are at the Marina State Beach, and I'll let you see out again. There, you can see the sun slowly setting. a That's a marine layer, so it's not really weather per se. It's not like rain clouds or anything else that looks like, but this is kind of typical of what we get in the summer. Now, growing up in Modesto, we'd get blasted with a nice dry heat and bugs in the air, and although I miss the heat sometimes. This is different,
Hmm.
right? Okay. Well, any other questions? Let us know. I'm going to summer school. Tell Paul, please. Oh, so Jacob is going to summer school. Are you in summer school with Paul, Jacob? Is there a Jacob Sandoval in your class?
Not really.
Not really? Okay. Well, he says yes. Does that make sense?
Hmm.
So you know a Jake in your summer school?
Yeah. Which class are you in, Jacob?
Watch for the answer here. Room 22. Jake. Oh, Jacob, did I know you from Main Street? Mr. Ryan's class? I knew it. I knew that name. Well, thank you, Jacob. Yeah, cool. All right. Well, that's old Jacob. Um, you'll know him. You'll know him. But I got to know Jacob when he was at Main Street School in Soledad, Paul.
Hmm.
Yeah. All right, Jacob. Good to see you. Good to hear from you. Thank you. Huh. So, Jacob, are you enjoying summer school? Hmm. Jacob may not want to answer that. I don't know. I had some good times there at Main Street. It was just time for me to retire so I could spend more time with Paul and his mom. But that's a great little school, and I miss it. There was nothing wrong with it. That isn't why I retired. I just had had enough. Not of Soledad, but just in general. Yeah. Tomorrow's summer school. Yeah. Yeah. He'll see you tomorrow.
Hmm.
Yeah. Well, that is so cool. Yeah. So do you have to come all the way from Soledad, Jacob, or Gonzales? I think I saw a Gonzales bus. Yeah. So Paul's chatting with classmate from school. They are both adults in the transition program, and it just so happens that I know. Oh yeah, Gonzalez. That's what I thought. I know Jacob from another school that I taught at in Soledad, California, which a lot of people don't know, but Soledad, California is a wonderful little town and it's got a beautiful high school. And I hear the middle school. Jacob, have you heard what they did at the middle school in Soledad? It's supposed to be just gorgeous. 2-story. Yeah. Yeah, it's supposed to be just amazing now. They were talking about it before I left, and then I guess they just really um, went to town and rebuilt the middle school there.
What middle school?
Well, Main Street where I worked. You didn't I took you there at least once, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. Wow. Well, and of course, Soledad is the gateway city to people going to the Pinnacles National Park. So, in case you don't know, that's a new national park, maybe 20 minutes from Soledad City, where Jacob and I used to work. Uh, I guess we worked together. So, well, that is awesome. Yeah. So Paul is really into hockey, and but he also likes football clubs. Um, so anybody got a favorite soccer or football club? I like Sporting KC because Paul was in Kansas City. Um, he got back not quite a year ago, and he was in Kansas City area for that whole time, and we really got to like. So you like football like in soccer or football like American football?
Can we get a sweater that says Whalers?
The heart. By the way, I saw the funniest thing. I guess it was on the news tonight, but a down in Australia, um, a kangaroo went on to I guess a soccer field. We call it a soccer field, but I guess it's a pitch or something like that. So a kangaroo went into a soccer field, and it was really hilarious watching him because he eventually kind of laid down and was like, hey, come get me, whatever. And everybody was giving him space and backing off and whatever. So Jacob likes American football.
Okay.
All right. So who's your NFL team?
Um, Kansas City Chiefs.
And then who's your college team?
Cal.
Cal. Cal Bears. Go Bears. And then who is your um, college soccer team? Or you have a college soccer team you like?
Michigan.
Michigan. Okay. And then your pro soccer team. Who's your favorite pro?
Sporting KC.
Sporting KC. That's right. Okay. All right. Now we do have the earthquakes nearby here. Yeah. 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 Wow. Well, this is awesome, Jacob. Do you have a channel of your own? Um, one way or the other, I'll try to make sure I subscribe to yours. You subscribe to ours. Well, I'm going to let everybody have one more look at the sunset here. It's actually quite pretty. I don't know. I thought I had a parking space where I could face the sun a little more directly, but that's not too bad. You can see the sun going off there. Really pretty. This guy's car is overheating.
Lemons.
Lemon. Oh, okay. I see. Yeah. Beautiful, isn't it? Yeah. But, oh, excuse me. Yes. I'm not sure what you're saying yes to, Jake. Oh, yeah, it's pretty. Yes, indeed. Yeah. Yep. The sun. Yeah. Beautiful. It's kind of peeking out there. I think it's, yeah, look at it's coming through the clouds there. Just underneath that marine layer, you can barely see the sun. Hmm. Hmm. Here comes the sun, Paul. Look at that. Yeah. I don't know. There's a really nice Mustang convertible there too. Paul have an iPhone? Yeah, Paul has an iPhone.
Hmm.
Oh, look at the geese here. That is so cool. Look at that. I don't know if you're able to see this or not. Let's see. Yeah. Okay, so Paul have an iPhone. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Paul, do you know your number by heart to your iPhone so Jacob
Eight
could
three
call?
one nine two two.
Okay. As a rule, you don't want internet like that.
Sorry.
That's all right. Look at those geese. Beautiful. Man, that I thought we were going to get just a cloudy sunset, but actually that's pretty bad. As in nice. In case you're joining us, this is a raft of wandering otters, Paul and Steve. We went for a drive here to Marina State Beach, and uh, we're just having a great time watching the sunset here. Um, it was completely absent, and then now the sun is creeping down below the marine layer and then setting on the horizon just in a little, there's just this little interval where you can see the sun wedged in between the horizon and the marine layer. Lovely evening. Summer on the coast. Those of you where it's really hot, I'm looking at the temperature on my car right now and it says 54 degrees. Yeah. And there's always a jerk that gets in your shot. Oh, only me chat, live chat, Mr. Paul. Only me live chat, Mr. Paul. Okay. Yeah, that is nice. I don't know when the Rangers will be throwing us out of here, but it'll be soon enough. So whether you're watching this live or you're watching this recorded later on, we really appreciate it if you'd give it a like. This is a raft of wandering otters. If you haven't subscribed, that would be great if you did. Glad we could share this moment with you. Sunset off of Marina State Beach. So Jacob, hope you have a great evening. And anybody else out there that watches this, let me know what you like. Don't be afraid to tell me if something's boring or what you want to see more of. That's usually the best way to phrase it. I'd like to see more of blank. Beautiful sunset, sun going down, finally. Yeah. Now, is this where the flash of light comes and then pirates can come back to life or something like that? All right. You too, Mr. Paul. Well, I'm Steve, and here's Paul, and we will see you in our next video. You all have a great evening, and like I say, keep wandering.